Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial start to summer, and people are making plans. Bill wrote to Fox 61, Connecticut State campground bathrooms. Are they going to be open on Memorial Day weekend? I reached out to the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection with the question, and yes, bathrooms at campsites will be open. Will Haley told me while DEP anticipates campsites being fully operational, there may be some limited inventory where shower house capacity is limiting. Also, these decisions are based on current public health guidance, cleaning protocols, and the availability of adequate staff and appropriate PPE. Any changes to these expectations may result in adjustments to camping opportunities. Group campsite renters are responsible for being aware of and complying with current guidelines on mask wearing and group size. You can head to the website to find out more information from the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection. And if you have a question for us about COVID-19 or the vaccine, you can always email share61@fox61.com or send a text to 860-527-6161. We've answered a lot of questions for you already, so you can head to fox61.com and click on You Ask, We Answer to see more of those answers. I'm Amanda Rouse, Fox 61 News.